You just put the glasses on, then as you walk by people, the glasses will detect when somebody's face is in frame. This photo is used to analyze them, and after a few seconds, their personal information pops up on your phone.
Imagine walking through a busy street, catching a stranger's glance, and your phone buzzes, showing you everything. Their name, job, home address, social media. You're probably thinking this is some Black Mirror stuff, right? Well, it's not sci-fi anymore, it's real, and it's called I-XRAY. Stick around, because this tech could change how we see the world. Literally. We've all seen shows like Black Mirror, where technology makes the future look both cool and terrifying. But what if I told you that future is now? Two students from Harvard have developed a mind-boggling technology called I-XRAY. It lets you scan a stranger's face and pull up their personal information instantly. No permission, no filter. Creepy, right? But before we dive deep into I-XRAY, let's not forget about another piece of groundbreaking tech that's set to change our future. Meta's Orion AR glasses. If you're familiar with my last video, you already know Meta is going all in on augmented reality. Their goal? To replace smartphones with something that's straight out of a sci-fi movie. What is I-XRAY? Now, if you thought Meta's Orion glasses were the future, brace yourself. Because I-XRAY is taking things to a whole new level. While Orion is designed to enhance your day-to-day life with AI and holographic displays, I-XRAY focuses on something much more controversial, scanning a person's face and revealing their personal details. Yep, you heard that right. One glance, and suddenly you know their name, job, and where they live. Developed by two Harvard researchers, Anfun Nguyen and Kane Ardafio, I-XRAY is a system that combines augmented reality glasses with powerful facial recognition software and data extraction tools. And if you're thinking, that sounds way too invasive, trust me, you're not alone. Meta Orion versus I-XRAY. How do they compare? So how does I-XRAY stack up against Meta's Orion AR glasses? While both use cutting-edge AR technology, their purposes are wildly different. Meta Orion is all about convenience and replacing your smartphone, letting you interact with holograms, manage your tasks, and navigate the world with ease. The Orion glasses come with Meta AI, which acts like your personal assistant, helping you do everything from organizing your calendar to suggesting recipes based on what's in your fridge. I-XRAY, on the other hand, doesn't care about your day-to-day tasks. It's designed to pull data, real, personal data, from the internet about anyone it sees. Imagine walking down the street, and with a single glance, you can know everything about a random stranger. Sounds like science fiction, but it's happening. Here's the kicker. While Orion is focused on making AR mainstream and accessible, I-XRAY is highlighting a darker side of where tech could go if we're not careful. Key features of I-XRAY. Let's break down the 5 key features that make I-XRAY so controversial. 1. Smart glasses with a camera. The researchers used Meta Ray-Ban 2 glasses because they're discreet. They look like normal sunglasses, but compact with a camera capable of capturing faces instantly. Stealth mode much? 2. Reverse facial recognition. Here's where it gets spooky. Most facial recognition software is used to identify people you've already logged into a system, like unlocking your phone. But I-XRAY doesn't know the people it scans. Instead, it finds out who they are by reverse searching the web. Imagine Sherlock Holmes in your pocket, but he's a pair of glasses. 3. AI data extraction. Once I-XRAY finds a face, it doesn't just stop there. The software uses large language models to scour the web for information about that person. Social media profiles, job info, pictures. It pulls everything it can get its hands on. 4. Address lookup. Here's the most unsettling part. I-XRAY can potentially find someone's home address using public records. Imagine wearing these glasses and knowing where someone lives after just one look. Yeah, that's what's freaking people out. 5. Partial SSN lookup. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, I-XRAY can even pull partial social security numbers if that data is floating around in public databases. It's a hacker's dream. How does this compare to existing technologies? All right, let's dig into how I-XRAY really works and what makes it so different from existing technologies like PimEyes or Clearview AI. First, let's talk about PimEyes, one of the most widely known reverse image search engines. PimEyes allows you to upload a photo and it searches the internet for other instances of that same image, finding photos of a person on websites, social media, or public profiles. It's a useful tool for tracking your own online presence or finding instances of image misuse. But that's about where it ends. It only gives you photos and nothing more. Now, Clearview AI takes this concept a step further. It's designed primarily for law enforcement, and instead of just matching images, Clearview AI pulls from an enormous database of photos, many of which have been scraped from public social media platforms, news articles, and websites. The software then links those photos to profiles, potentially giving a law enforcement officer the ability to identify someone just from a picture. Clearview's strength lies in its massive database, which is why it was so controversial. It collected billions of images without the consent of the people in them. But even with its extensive reach, Clearview AI is largely designed to match faces to profiles, helping authorities find the person behind an image. So where does I-XRAY fit into all this? Well, think of it as a hybrid of both technologies, but with some serious upgrades. I-XRAY doesn't need a massive pre-existing database of faces like Clearview AI, and it doesn't just search for photos like PimEyes. Instead, I-XRAY uses real-time AR, augmented reality, combined with AI-driven data extraction. The moment the AR glasses capture a face, the system actively pulls data from publicly available sources online, compiling an instant profile about the person. Here's where it gets interesting. I-XRAY uses reverse facial recognition. Rather than recognizing a face from a pre-built database, it recognizes that a face is present and begins searching the web for any available information about that person. It's not just about finding images like PimEyes, but about gathering actual personal data. That includes their name, occupation, photos, and even more sensitive data, like home addresses or phone numbers if they're publicly accessible. I-XRAY's ability to gather real-time information and combine it with facial recognition technology means you can get an in-depth profile about someone without ever knowing them. Unlike Clearview AI, which relies heavily on a static database, I-XRAY's strength is in its dynamic, real-time approach. As soon as the system detects a person's face through the AR glasses, it uses AI models to scour the internet for any public records, social media profiles, or available metadata linked to that person. This gives it an edge in immediacy and depth. Rather than simply matching a face to a photo, I-XRAY compiles information on the spot, offering a detailed breakdown of that person's digital footprint. Additionally, the way I-XRAY integrates with augmented reality is a key differentiator. Unlike PimEyes or Clearview AI, which are purely software-based, I-XRAY brings this technology into the physical world through smart glasses. As you look at someone, the glasses capture their face and almost instantly deliver a trove of information directly to your smartphone. This makes the process seamless and effortless. No need to manually upload photos or run searches. Everything happens in real time, as if the world around you is a live database you can tap into at any moment. So, to put it simply, I-XRAY isn't just about finding photos. It's about identifying and extracting personal information in real time. It's a major leap forward in how we interact with technology, using the latest in AI and AR to create an experience that is as immersive as it is powerful. It's not just an upgrade, it's a transformation of what these tools are capable of. Invasion of privacy. Should we be worried? Okay, by now you're probably asking, is this even legal? Short answer, technically yes, because the data I-XRAY pulls is publicly available. But just because something's legal doesn't mean it's ethical, right? Nguyen and Ardefio have been clear. They developed I-XRAY as a proof of concept to raise awareness about privacy concerns. They're not planning to release it for commercial use. And honestly, can you imagine the chaos if they did? The future of AR. Now let's speculate a little. What does the future look like if this tech evolved? Well, for starters, we could be headed towards a world where privacy is virtually non-existent. Imagine walking into a crowded cafe, and every person is wearing AR glasses that can pull up your entire life history just by looking at you. Scary, right? But let's flip that for a second. There could be positive uses for this tech too. For example, law enforcement could use it to identify criminals or missing persons in real time. Or, in the medical field, doctors could use similar glasses to instantly pull up patient records during emergencies. Of course, that raises another question. Where do we draw the line between safety and privacy? Meta's vision with Orion, a more ethical approach? Let's circle back to Meta's Orion AR glasses. Zuckerberg's vision for Orion is much more optimistic. During the Meta Connect event, he showed us how Orion could become the next computing platform, replacing smartphones entirely. Imagine being able to check your notifications, attend virtual meetings, or even shop online, all through AR glasses that merge the digital and physical worlds seamlessly. Unlike I-XRAY, Orion aims to make AR an integrated part of everyday life without crossing privacy lines. You could control it with neural input, using a wristband that interprets your brain signals to interact with the virtual world. It's like something out of Minority Report, but way cooler. Challenges ahead: privacy and ethics. But while Meta's AR future looks exciting, it's not without its challenges. Even with Orion, there are concerns about privacy. I mean, think about it. If everyone's walking around with AR glasses that can record and process data, how comfortable are you going to feel? And then there's the issue of affordability. Right now, Orion costs around $10,000 to manufacture, though Meta has promised that the price will come down as the tech becomes consumer ready. But until then, this kind of tech will be limited to developers and early adopters. How you can protect yourself from I-XRAY. All right, so now you're probably wondering, how do you protect yourself from technologies like I-XRAY? Here are a few steps you can take. 1. Opt out of reverse image search engines. PimEyes and FaceCheck.id allow you to opt out of their databases, preventing your images from being used in reverse searches. 2. Scrub your info from public records. There are services like Fast People Search and Instant Checkmate that compile public records. You can request to have your information removed from these databases. 3. Be mindful of what you share online. The less personal info you share online, the harder it is for technologies like I-XRAY to pull your data. Review your social media privacy settings regularly. As AI and AR technologies continue to evolve, we're going to see more incredible innovations. But with that comes serious privacy concerns. So, what do you think? Are you excited about AR glasses? Or does I-XRAY freak you out as much as it does me? Would you wear something like this? Or do you think it's too invasive? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates on the latest in AI and AR tech. And hey, hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next.